We're taking a look at this King Solomon greatsword. It even comes with a mount, I believe, or a wood display, solid wood display. The Star of David. Hebrew as Magen David, Shield of David, is generally recognized is a generally recognized symbol of Jewish identity and Judaism. Its shape is that of a hexagram, the compound of two equilateral triangles. A derivation of the medieval seal of Solomon, which was used for decorative and mystic purposes by both Muslims and Kabbalistic Jews. Kabbalistic. Its adoption as a much to learn about the Star of David. Unlike the menorah, the Lion of Judah, the shofar, and the lulav, the hexagram was not originally a uniquely Jewish symbol. The hexagram, being an inherently simple geometric construction, has been used in various motifs throughout human history, which were not exclusively religious. It appeared as a decorative motive in both 4th century synagogues and Christian churches in the Galilee region. It's a symbol that God helped these people design, that specific God. If you like that God, and that's what it's, gods are like friends. Sometimes you're in the mood to hang out with a certain friend, sometimes you're not. And guess what? Well, when they were hanging out with that God, per se, they came up with this cool symbol to run with for their different, well, for their clique, you could say, their clique. Well, the clique grew and whatnot, and grew, and now it's a very widely known symbol of that certain people or what have you, when they were talking with a certain god and whatnot. Hey, and then even them go and look into other gods and whatnot. But hey, some are so dedicated to their god and whatnot that they stay with their own god and they don't go searching for another. Star of David's significance in Judaism. The origins of the Star of David. Ah, what is the David connection? Man or Messiah, the role of Jesus in Judaism. Why Jewish men wear a kippah or a yarmulke? What is challah? Isn't that bread? Something? Challah is a loaf of yeast-risen egg bread that is traditionally eaten by Jews on Shabbat. Or Shabbos, is that what they call it? What is Shabbos? Every week, Jews around the world of varying observances take time to rest, reflect, and enjoy. In fact, the Talmud says that to observe the Sabbath is equal to all of the other commandments combined. But what is this weekly observance? In Judaism, this specifically refers to the period of time from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown, in which Jews were commanded to avoid all acts of work and kindling of fire. The heaven and earth were finished in all their array. On the seventh day, God finished the work that God had been dealing or doing. And God ceased on the seventh day from all the work which God had done. And God blessed the seventh day and declared it holy, because on it God ceased from all the work of creation from which God had done. The importance of rest from creation is elevated later in the declaration of the commandments or mitzvah. Stand up, my men and women. Face your fear and click the record button if you want to be seen. Create a YouTube channel if you want your stuff to be, your view to be seen. I was always one like that. I was highly political, and I always had something to say, but I realized nobody's going to do it for you. We know, not because they don't want to do it for you, but because nobody has the time of day to do anything other than that. We're starving too. Believe it or not, I'm a big man. 24 boxes of Muscle Max shells and cheese is only going to last me a certain period of time. I'm only skimming by even with that amount. If you're thinking ahead like a human can do. Like we've been blessed with this great thinking process. And you have to create your own YouTube. That's what it's about. YouTube. It's all about you. You want your stuff to come out, then you have to press record on your phone. Everybody's got a phone. There were so many years I never had a phone. Even in Canada, I suffered for 10 or probably about 8-10 years. I didn't have any mobile device. I worked on my desktop computer. I started from a cheap desktop computer. Then I bought about $1,000 desktop computer. And I worked my butt off on this $1,000 desktop computer I had built in London, Ontario. Now I got a $2,000 HP gaming. I always wanted an HP game. And I have 2 mobile devices and a tablet and all this, like 3 mobile devices and mobile laptop and this, that, and the other. And it all started from the ground up. You have to use your tool. Kind of like any tool. Hammer, screwdriver, even your own 2 hands are a tool. And your mouth and your lungs. I realized I was wasting so much breath. I would walk around the house talking and nobody. Talking at the wall. If you're one of those people, then you need to start recording because that is your duty here. And God, the word is that God has a purpose. Everything has a purpose in life. And that's the truth. Everything has a purpose in life. Let me record a TikTok real quick. Oh, I'm full on storage. I can't even open TikTok? Okay. Well, there's a dog on TikTok. It will last longer. Shout out to my friend over at YouNow. I used to watch him. Shout out to my friend over at YouNow. I used to watch him. He used to do the preacher thing. What was I saying? I was going to say something about how God, he has a purpose. Okay, so anyway, I did that. And my lip is not good. So I shouldn't even be posting that, but I'm still going to post it. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my lip. But let's get back to this really fast. We only have 1 minute left. Remember the Sabbath day and keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all of your work. But the seventh day is a Sabbath of your God. Yes, the Sabbath day. Time for rest. And then I'm about to get on that great schedule. I could never afford to get on that schedule in the beginning. I was in the depths of hell. Carrying the crucifix all the way up from the time I was in the manger, it feels like. But now I've gone to the point where I can relax and have a Sabbath day. Because I remember when I was going through hell and high water when I learned about things like the Sabbath day. And I didn't drown all the way to the point where now I can observe and celebrate Sabbath and work 6 days and whatnot hard and keep it pushing.